Please, if you enjoy the information, please subscribe, hit the like button on the bottom, really pass forward, comment, tag, let me know, send it out to everybody. Today we're going to go over the foundational 4 movements to help for better hip movement. You don't have to live in a in a painful life. Everything can be pain-free if you just decided to work on your hips, and really that'll help align the spine, that'll take care of some of your feet issues that you have. The hips are very vital, and we're gonna go over one of the foundational movements, and you can do 4 different moves off this 90-90, okay? So the first 90-90 version is just focused on this front leg. So let's talk about what is the 90-90. First, you're gonna get this front leg in front. It's gonna be at a 90-degree angle. The next leg, we're gonna get behind, right to the side of us. Our hand is gonna be in line. We're gonna be at a 90-degree angle here. And then we're just gonna come up as high. Our goal is to sit our pelvis over the top so our spine is completely straight. Now, in this camera, you can see I am not perfectly up. I'm a little tight right now. It's during the middle of the day, typically not when I do my best work, right? So I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna come up as high as I can. If I need to put my hand on the ground to help support me, I'll put palm facing the ground. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna work on this front leg first, and we're just gonna simply drive that leg down. Make sure we're straight, we're bending at the hips. And then if this is as low as you can go, as of right now, this is for me, as low as I can go. I just did leg day earlier today. And then I'm gonna come up, okay? So I'm gonna do that from a side angle for you guys. So I'm gonna turn sideways. I am gonna literally drive that hip into the ground. Come forward. Make sure I am elongating through the spine, pushing back through my hips. And then I'm gonna come up and make sure I push through that hip. This is gonna help with external rotation. Now, what if we need the back leg to do a little bit of work? Same concept. You go in the front leg here. Now, for the back leg, we're gonna drive that knee into the ground. We're gonna activate the adductors and then pick up that foot off the ground, which you may feel is the glute. Really activate and cramp up, or maybe the hamstrings, but we're gonna pick up from the heel. This is gonna help with internal rotation. So first we did external rotation, then we're doing internal rotation. All right? So that's the first 2 foundational for you. The next one's gonna be, we're gonna be here, we're gonna come all the way up. We're gonna raise that back leg off the ground. Boom. So I can have my leg off the ground, right? And then I'm gonna extend the foot out. Try to keep myself as straight as possible. Back out, and then back into that 90-90 position. My goal would be to stay in this vertical position and be able to just pick up my hip off the ground. I'm constantly working on this. It's gonna take time to progress a little bit further. Now we're working in a full extension out for the hip. The erector muscles in the back gotta get a little bit activated, gotta extend, and everything else. You can have your hand here, you're in that 90-90 position, you're gonna pick up off the ground, and then over. Another thing you can do is turn that big toe in, so internally rotate that hip, and that's the second level, right? So I'm gonna be here, internally rotate that hip, and then back out, right? You can hold these movements for a little bit longer, probably 20 to 35 seconds. Now the last one is gonna be what I struggle with most, is my hamstring activation, along with my hips moving at the same time. So you're gonna be here, you're gonna pick up that front leg, push the heel in, right? So I'm here, heel in, you activate my hamstring while my knee is off the ground, and then back down, right? So I'm gonna come up, so I'm gonna have it here, bring up through the hip, my foot is off the ground, squeeze in, and then back out, and down. You're gonna feel a lot of the inside, the external guts allow for the hip to rotate out at the same time, so we're working a lot of internal, external rotation. And we go to movements like the squat, right? When we're doing the squat, you gotta externally rotate down, internally rotate up. If we're lunging, you gotta be able to externally rotate and then internally rotate. So, that being said, those are the 4 foundational movements for the 90-90. Allow yourself to have hip free movements without pain, really feel good. And then until next time, please subscribe, please like, and tell everybody that you're getting good quality information.